Hi, my name is Ryan Taylor. I'm the CEO of Dash Core Group, Inc. Dash Core Group, Inc. is the largest entity serving the Dash network. We get all of our revenue from the Dash network. We're primarily responsible for the business strategy, development, and growth of the Dash network. Dash is currently the 5th largest blockchain by market cap, behind Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and Bitcoin Cash. And Dash has consistently been a top 10 digital currency since 2015, January of 2015. So, what is Dash? What makes it different? How many people here know Dash to be a privacy-centric cryptocurrency? All right, there's a few hands. I suspect there would have been a lot more before a lot of you attended yesterday. But all of you that raised your hands, you're wrong. The Dash conference was held here yesterday, like I said, so many of you cheated, but I'll tell you what Dash is. It is true that enhanced privacy is an optional feature that Dash offers to its users, but Dash is quietly becoming one of the most powerful forces in the digital currency market. It has little to do with privacy. So if Dash isn't a privacy-centric cryptocurrency, what is it? At the highest level, Dash is a platform that makes it easier to participate in the economy and conduct finance. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, that sounds like a bunch of mumbo-jumbo. It is a description that could apply to a lot of things, like it could apply to Bitcoin. That could even apply to Dogecoin. Could apply to traditional finance systems. And I suppose that it could, but let me share some more about precisely how we're doing that. And you'll see that our model is radically more efficient and effective than the rest of the industry at delivering on that promise. We're able to provide digital cash that's faster, easier, and cheaper to use than any of our competitors, all with the explicit goal of increasing financial freedom and opportunities for everybody that uses the Dash system. But it doesn't stop with great features. Let's start with the value that we provide. So individuals can control their own funds and transact globally. We help businesses receive payments instantly with no chargebacks, fees, delays, or third-party infrastructure or services. This is where Bitcoin and all other digital currencies stop. We also help businesses to start and grow, and I'll go more into that in a minute. We actively help the enablers and startups to improve industries and benefit users. And we partner with value-adding channel partners to create more usefulness and access for our merchants and consumers. And I'll give some examples of that too. The theme that you'll notice here is that unlike passive protocols, like Bitcoin and almost every other cryptocurrency, the Dash network actively participates in building its surrounding ecosystem. How does it do that? First, we're so much more than an open source passive protocol. We're also building open source reference services that interact with the protocol to foster innovation and spur competition. Things like consumer wallets, software development kits for businesses to build great user experiences directly into our platform and gain visibility from our growing base of users. We're even building open source hardware to enable an extremely high volume of transaction through our masternode network, similar to loads capable by only networks like Visa. Second, our network is partnering with academic institutions, public laboratories, and other research institutions to find better ways to scale digital currency and manage the environmental footprint of our network. Most importantly, we help entrepreneurs to grow the Dash network by funding integrations and development of new businesses. Anyone can submit a proposal to the Dash network. There's now more than $27 million a year available for projects, including funding the network's own development through the core team. So I put some numbers up here, just to put this visually in perspective. How much money is $27 million? Well, most of you have heard of Y Combinator. Y Combinator is the largest and most famous Silicon Valley accelerator. They provide investments of $120,000 to 105 businesses in their 2017 class, and they take a 7% equity stake in exchange. Many amazing companies trace their roots to Y Combinator, including Airbnb, Coinbase, Stripe, Dropbox, Zenovitz, Reddit. Y Combinator is already chump change compared to the grants that the Dash network provides. And as the network grows, so does the funding. If we ever reach parity with Bitcoin's market cap, that would be $650 million a year plus. Let's take Alt36. This is a payment gateway in Tempe, Arizona. The Dash network has committed nearly $1.2 million towards its business so far. That's 10 times what Y Combinator could have done. Today, Alt36 is about to launch its first product, targeting retail point of sale with a comprehensive solution. They're starting with an industry with a huge cash handling problem, the legal cannabis industry in the United States. What's more, Alt36 is about to complete their Series A funding round, which expanded from $1.5 million to $5 million off of investor demand. What's more, Alt36 is Dash exclusive for 3 years, bringing huge investments to our ecosystem. The business might not have been funded with traditional financing, but with the potential benefit to the Dash network of this project, the network was able to add a valuable new service. Today, Alt36 has signed up partners throughout the industry, including point-of-sale providers, B2B trading platforms, trade associations, loyalty, rewards, and offers programs, dispensary map apps, an entire ecosystem of services with Dash at the center of the transaction. No other digital currency could have made that happen. We not only help businesses get started, we also help them to grow. Bitcart, for example, is Dash exclusive. They dropped Bitcoin earlier this year. And so the growth of Bitcart is perfectly aligned with our goals to grow transactions and gain relevancy for our users. Bitcart is drawing network funding to co-advertise its services along with Dash, so we're actively helping them grow their top line. We have similar projects underway in healthcare, energy, brokerage, finance, government, academic research, and information technology. In each of these cases, we're doing much more than providing funding. I personally spend a good portion of my time proactively nurturing business partnerships and connecting components of our ecosystem to help entrepreneurs work together and solve real-world problems. KYC, AML providers, tax compliance, software development, wallet hosting, our internal resources within the Dash core group, ATM manufacturers, whatever is needed to solve for that use case. In short, our ecosystem is real, and it's the best place to start a business in this industry. So where is funding coming from? The Dash protocol actually splits transaction fees and block rewards between 3 parties. We don't give 100% to miners. There's more than one need to operating a network. This should be obvious to any business person. So we allocate 45% to miners to make sure our network is secure, 45% towards infrastructure, and this ensures that the infrastructure that we're running is fast, hosted in data centers, and 10% towards treasury. This is everything else. This is everything else that's needed to grow the network. So what have been the results? Oh, by the way, everyone, each of the masternodes vote on the proposals that go up to the system, and that decides where that funding is allocated. That funding changes based on need each and every month. So Dash is one of the fastest growing projects in the market. Our market cap has grown faster than Bitcoin and the rest of the market for each of the last 4 years. And the larger we get, the bigger our budget becomes, and the more influence that funding has on our ecosystem. It's proving to be a powerful feedback loop, every bit as powerful as the early network effects the largest currencies currently enjoy. We're adding new integrations at an incredible pace. Not all these integrations are yet public, but we announced several yesterday, including CEX.io, WireX, several new fiat trading options that are coming. And WireX is integrating us into over 800,000 digital currency funded prepaid debit cards. Over the next month, several major integrations are being announced that I cannot announce yet. We've also just partnered with Ogilvy and Mather, a leading consumer advertising and marketing firm. They're one of the big four. And we'll begin marketing the Dash platform as a consumer brand. So what's next for Dash? Well, we have Evolution. Evolution is a complete redesign of the way cryptocurrency works. You'll sign in with a username and password from any device and see the same experience. You'll store your encrypted data in the Dash network, your friends list, your payment information. Transaction fees are shifting to the merchant the way that it should be. In short, we're applying payments industry best practices to cryptocurrency, and we believe if you do so, Dash will be able to reach a massively larger audience than any cryptocurrency has been able to do to date. Evolution is also a platform for developers to access Dash users in ways never before possible. We're providing Dash merchants an easy-to-use software development kit similar to what made Stripe so successful, so that you can quickly and easily build great applications for the Dash ecosystem and provide consumers a direct, integrated experience through their Dash user account. We're also partnering with established offers and rewards provider to provide a reference opt-in service for users to receive highly relevant offers and discounts that are only available to them through the Dash network. It's going to be a game changer for the industry. And will finally give users and merchants a tangible reason to integrate digital currencies into their businesses and lives. Evolution will be rolled out in stages and components on the merchant and consumer side over the coming year, and we'll be continually adding new features and functionality to continue our long track record of innovation. So I think there's a couple of minutes left. I'd love to take any questions that you have. We really did have a very successful conference yesterday and answered a lot of great questions. And I encourage you also to check out the videos when those are posted. We have videos on everything from Evolution to our instant send capability. People hate waiting for sending for payments and things, but I encourage you to check out those videos if this is intriguing to you. So I see a hand up over here.
Can you explain, like, for people wanting to raise money to start a business, there's lots of ICOs going out. What's the difference between an ICO and maybe getting financing and funding from the Treasury?
Yeah, so there are different models for supporting a cryptocurrency. The one is the donation model, where people are expected to fund developers or volunteer their time towards the protocol. The second is ICOs, and the advantage to ICOs is you get all the money up front, and you get to do what you want with it. It really allows you to hit the ground running very quickly with a product, and the model that we chose to use, we think, is more accountable. The money is allocated towards where it's being effective every single month. And everyone, including the Dash Core Group, needs to apply for that funding from the network. The network votes on where it goes. And so what this means is back in 2015, when we launched this portion of the system, it was a very small amount of money. It was 14 grand a month. We could barely pay for anything. We bought the Dash.org website, and it took us 4 months to pay off. We gave developers a token of appreciation, which made a great deal of difference, but at the time it was a couple $100 a month. Eventually, we were able to pay our developers a decent amount, And now we've outgrown our needs within the core team, and now the budget system is available to anyone that can add value to the Dash network, and it's become this Y Combinator of crypto. And so I think for the process, anyone can put a proposal up. There's a fee to do so. You pay 5 Dash to the network. That ensures that we don't get flooded with nonsense and pizza parties or something, meetup. Because you're asking 4,600 masternodes to evaluate your proposal and vote on it. It should be expensive as the budget continues to rise. Anyone can put that proposal up, the network votes, and the outcome of the vote determines where those funds go. The highest rank gets paid first until the budget is gone. And so anyone with a good idea in this room that wants to launch something, we can help you get started. We can help you grow. And I encourage you to learn more at dash.org. I see that my time is up. I've actually gone over a minute, but thank you very much.